It can never be understated how much of an impact Fortnite has made on the gaming landscape, pushing battle royales into the mainstream eyes and kicking off the trend where various well-known franchises and newly made IPs followed suit after Fortnite after its own success and popularity. While some of those games are still alive to this day, others faltered soon after launch and shut down not long after. And while I would say for certain that we are past the trend of battle royales, Fortnite arguably is still the most recognizable and most popular of them all. Looking in from the outside from my own perspective, I wondered, how has this game not only lasted as long as it has, but continued to stand out among its peers so long after its prime? Obviously, one of the biggest things Fortnite is known for today is their crossovers with almost anything. It certainly feels to me like there's nothing on the table when it comes to this stuff. In fact, the main reason I reinstalled Fortnite after not playing for nearly 4 years was merely because of a crossover late last year. It wasn't even a series I happened to have any love or attachment to. That series was Dragon Ball of all things. The collaboration soon dropped with skins for DBZ, and while I didn't care for that side of the collaboration, something else had my attention and focus. The items that came along in the collab. The Kamehameha was something that I didn't expect to be as fun as it was, but it turned out that was exactly the case. Firing a beam of energy capable of destroying not only buildings, but vehicles, other players, and just turning everything around you into dust felt empowering. And when everyone was using these items at any point in the match, it became instantly more chaotic and more fun. At points, it became extremely funny to just see. Halfway across the map, you just see the laser go off and see the elimination tracker instantly fill up with players being sent back to the lobby thanks to this one mythic power. It was, without a doubt, broken and very strong, but also just fun to just use in general. The other item added in this collab was also the Nimbus Fire, which more or less was used as either an escape tool or a good way to reposition yourself for a fight. Both these items, when added to the loot pool, did change how players played the game for a short little while. Eventually, they were removed, but for me, the impact had been made. I realized what made Fortnite enjoyable. Its wacky loot pool, its crazy sandbox, and honestly, enjoyable battle royale loot that has you coming back more and more. And the dessert on top of all of that is its collabs and what they're able to do with it. Over the course of this year even, we've gotten so many new collaborations and new things added to the loot pool that has changed how Fortnite has played. For example, we've gotten One for All from My Hero Academia, ODM gear from Attack on Titan, lightsabers from Star Wars, web slingers, a Cybertron cannon from Transformers, and since this video has been in the works for quite a while, not only have we just gotten a Futurama crossover, but we also just got a Terminator crossover, and then next week we'll be getting a Jujutsu Kaisen crossover. There is a lot of properties and a lot of new things coming to Fortnite really soon. Outside of collaboratory items coming to the loot pool, the overall loot pool in Fortnite has greatly improved. There are so many health items and utility items that have been put in since I stopped playing the game, and they are greatly welcome. I cannot tell you how many times I've been in last minute situations where I have to decide of what I want in my inventory, simply because all the things in the game are just so situational, but also so useful. Something else that caught my attention even before coming back to Fortnite was the addition of Zero Build. Zero Build takes what makes Fortnite, being building, and completely removes it from the game. No longer would I see people build towers into the sky seconds after gunfire was around them. People are on the same playing field as me, and that feels very nice to just see. This is no diss to building in Fortnite, but Zero Build might just be more convenient for new players and returning players in general. As a person who struggled with building mechanics in Fortnite, this mode is greatly appreciated to me. Another noticeable change that has been included in Fortnite has been with mobility. Ever since the start of Chapter 4 Season 1, we've gotten so many new ways to move around the map faster than ever before, and it's been a joy to just use them. I'm big on mobility for a lot of games, so having it in Fortnite is just kind of good. It just makes me feel very comfortable and very at home. Alongside mobility is the introduction of augments. Augments basically change how each game will play out depending on what you choose for your augments. Each augment offers different sorts of buffs and bonuses to whatever you might be carrying at the time, but they also kind of help you decide on what you might want for your loadout. You might just get an augment where you increase your max size on your SMGs, or have better damage on your scope weapons at the cost of decreased fire rate. Perhaps putting more health on your car would potentially benefit you if you're driving right into a firefight. Or even getting the augment to glide any height means you can travel across the map nearly instantaneously. Augments, without a doubt, has become a nice addition to the overall chapter of Fortnite, and while some augments have obviously been removed from season to season, I'd argue that they've been somewhat of a success and somewhat of a blast to actually utilize when playing the game. In fact, the whole Battle Royale loop in this game really is well made. You can hunt down high-value players or potentially open vaults. You can fight bosses, and you complete challenges around the map to get better loot. All in all, I'd say this entire loop of Battle Royale in this game works excellently. Overall, I think Fortnite is still one of the best games to play currently in the live service market, and while I don't know how long I'll be playing in the near future, it has me hooked with an unforgettable experience and plenty of fun memories to look back on. And that's all for me. If you like what you see, make sure you like and comment, maybe even sub down below, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. See ya.